Yo, just get comfy as we cruise across your mental, yeah. Puffy niggas biting styles, we see your mentals, yeah. Just get comfy as we cruise across your mental, yeah. Puffy niggas biting styles, we see your mentals, yeah.
Let this music go in a few rides. I told these bitches, these niggas be quiet. Why won't these people just give me my props? Why they be acting like this and that right? Stop.
Moving on. I don't know how we're supposed to check that. What's the last thing you Googled?
Let me see.
Hope mine is age appropriate.
Yes, let's hope so.
Yeah.
The last thing that I Googled.
Actually, I do know the last thing I Googled.
I know.
I actually do know it.
I know too. You want to go? Or you want me to go?
Go ahead.
Okay, last thing I Googled was Jet Jackson.
Mm.
If y'all remember,
Shout out Jet Jackson. Damn.
and shout out to the actor who passed away a few years ago.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to the legend.
Yes.
You feel me? But I was Googling it because I heard a song that like reminded me of like that show. I showed
Jackson.
classic. But I was showing like my girlfriend the show, and I went onto Google to look it up, and that was basically my last thing that I Googled.
Solid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the last thing I Googled was actually this race car driver named Lewis Hamilton.
Okay.
Only reason I Googled this man is because he showed up on Complex Sneakers.
I did see him.
and
Is he
I-
a race car driver?
He's a race car driver.
I literally, it's crazy because like I watched the episode and I had no idea what he did.
I didn't.
But I was like,
They didn't show no race cars.
it's like no, not really. Well, I mean like they might have in the beginning, but like I didn't see it or like I wasn't
pay attention.
like he had like all of the J's. So.
Well, I looked him up, and he's like a race car driver from the UK. And the only reason I looked him up is because I love sneakers, which we'll probably incorporate into the show
We
later.
will definitely do that.
But I was like, yo, who is Lewis Hamilton? Like sometimes they put on people that like are, I guess, like random. Sometimes you could tell they're like kind of into sneakers, but sometimes like they had on what's the Weeknd's ex-girlfriend, Bella Hadid or something like that.
Sure.
I think one of them.
Let's
chicks,
go with that.
something like that. And I was like, why? Like she get all the free shoes, and they probably she don't even know where they are. But anyways, no diss to you. Shout out to you. But I looked at him. I was like, because he came on with the he had the Louis Vuitton Supreme
like very
overalls.
swaggy.
I was like, let me see what my man's about. Like, what's good?
Very swaggy.
And he's like an F1 Formula One driver from the UK.
Oh, so like those
he's
like
legit.
super
Yeah,
like
the legit car, and he's
super
sponsored by
cars.
Mercedes Benz.
wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that Mercedes was giving out sponsorships.
I applied.
Mercedes, if you are watching this, we love your cars.
And if you don't have cars, we will drink your tea.
Yes, you know, if you like that type of stuff.
So yeah, so there's that one. That was actually easier than I thought. I was going to be tougher.
No, word.
tougher. Tougher than that. I thought it was gonna be tougher than
I thought it was gonna be tougher than this.
Let's see how many. Ooh, okay. How about this one?
Okay.
We're gonna do it. How about number 6?
Oh man, it's a lot.
Okay.
Okay. Well, actually, no.
It's a lot.
Cause I have a girlfriend.
Yeah. We're not cutting that. We're not cutting that up.
And now this is what fictional character have you had a crush on over the years? Fictional.
Now he said over the years. I'm gonna make my answer in the past. That way I don't get in trouble.
Me as well.
Who did I have like a mad crush on?
It was quite a few.
Low key, like just off top of my head right now. Oh girl, this is so like typical, but when we was like we had to be like in middle school. I think I was in middle school. What's her name? Victoria Justice. Yeah, that's like a typical one. Like she wasn't like a rando off the top of the head. I'm gonna keep thinking, but like I remember when she was on. What's that show that she was on with everybody? What's her name? Britney Spears' sister, Jamie Spears. What was that called?
Zoe 101.
Yeah.
Classic.
I remember when she was on that show, I was like, yo, she a sleeper. I was like, she too cute to like not be in the front.
Dang.
And then they was like, yo, she got her own show. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Zoe 101. Remember that, huh?
Hey man, that was amazing.
Okay, TV back in the day was real.
Factual.
Yeah.
Factual.
But yeah, that was off the top of my head.
Dang. I feel like you gotta go Topanga from Boy Meets World. Oh.
And I ain't even say that just because of the T, but
I said major key of success.
Topanga. Yeah.
She was bad.
Yeah.
We all knew it.
Yeah. Even girls knew. Girls wear her shirt with her face on it. That's a solid. No, that's a cosign.
If you got somebody else's face on your shirt, they gotta be bad. Or they gotta be mad famous.
I was about to say, I'll be wearing Michael Jordan on my shirt all the time.
And we all know Michael Jordan ugly as hell.
Yeah, so she. I know I feel you on that one. Topanga. Yeah. I can't think of like other ones.
Lauren London from
Cheeto?
yes.
She was also on Complex Sneakers. I didn't watch the episode because I saw the little teaser clip, and she was like, "Yeah,
you're here."
She was like, "Yeah, if you saw a dude with some Cortezes that came up to you after school, asked for your number, he was getting your number." I was like, "I ain't watching this damn episode, nigga. I ain't watching this shit."
We was just mad because we wasn't rocking Cortez back in the day.
I ain't
was rocking Jordans,
man. But yeah. That's how that goes. But yeah, no, Lauren Leonard for sure.
Lauren Leonard for sure.
I feel like there's one, I don't remember what it is, but we'll think of it. Let's keep moving.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's do this one. Let's go with, I feel like we should just get straight to the music. All right. Sorry about that.
Okay, I know we back. It was technical difficulties.
Camera gave out for a second, but
we back.
Just to repeat the question, what artist was cool when you were a kid that isn't cool now? Popping when you was a kid.
So
I know who I'm gonna say. I know exactly who.
Honestly, there's a lot, but I feel like for me, my child icon was Lil Bow Wow.
I knew it. Could have bet money on that.
The first two albums were classics.
Fire.
Jermaine Dupri does not get enough credit
We were talking about
that he deserves. Also, Bow Wow wasn't writing any of those lyrics. We know that, right? But the way he delivered somebody else's lyrics was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, like, we was like 7. Like, I wasn't trying to listen to like no hard stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to listen to like, oh, like this real hip hop. Bruh, I was 7. I wanted to hear Bow Wow. Bow Wow was like one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? That was like the GOAT. Like, that's what every kid like wanted to be. Like, hey man, like forget school.
You're Bow Wow or Romeo. That's it.
Word. And we was Team Bow Wow over here. You know what I'm
Although
saying?
Mom kept buying me Lil Romeo CDs.
We didn't like it.
I listened to it though.
We listened to it though. And no disrespect to Romeo though. You know what I'm saying? But we just grew up in a so-so deaf house. That's what it was.
So for mine,
I have no idea what he's gonna say.
a group that definitely deserves no introduction. However, I'm going to, because you might not know who they are.
These are facts.
Yo. Majorly slept on. Multiple, I'm imagining. Platinum, gold even. I guess reverse. Gold, even, platinum. Right?
Let's talk about it.
Broke up. Some people went solo. Some people got forgotten.
Went solo on that ass.
Some might even be in the upside down, you might say. B2K.
Beat, bump, bump, bump.
B2K had the B2 gone, bro. You feel me? Yeah.
That was classic.
Like,
classic
we was
material.
really on that. Like,
We was. We had to be.
I forget the name of that album, but it was like, the album was kind of darkish, and they all had white on. That album was hot.
That was like...
I don't know the name of that. I should look it up.
That was like every R&B album in the early 2000s. So, but
I need to know.
B2K, bro,
Legendary.
We used to have so many like albums of theirs,
B2K.
and like you have to like understand that like we was like mad young. So like I used to think, I was like, damn, yo, like this right here, this is real hip hop. That's what I thought in my head because I didn't understand all the other stuff yet. So man, like we was bumping that, like that was the hardest thing ever.
Yo, this is crazy. I didn't even know this. All right, the album is literally called B2K.
Self-titled.
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 What's crazy is that album was considered pop, not R&B. But that makes sense though,
because boy bands were popular back then. They're not popular now.
No.
What's the last boy band that you heard of? It was mindless behavior, and half of them niggas is in jail. Continue.
Wait,
That's
seriously?
a whole other story. I think it's like one nigga went to jail. I don't know.
Wait, really?
Look, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember them though.
I'm like, they was out here wilding.
Let's see. All right, we can ask the last one is just the one that Mom answered already.
Bet.
Well, no, that one and then the top 5. All right, so if you were tourists came to LA right now, and they were like, "Yo, play me one song that represents Los Angeles," what would you play 'em? It could be music now, it could be old. My tea's cold, by the way.
As is mine.
Mm.
That just shows how long we've been talking.
Wow.
I feel like, damn, I might have to
I already know.
go with what Mom said,
Okay.
and I feel like I have like 2 songs, so probably California Love, because that's just the anthem. I know it's like a California anthem, but like specifically in LA, that's like an LA anthem. Either that or To Live and Die in LA. It's like, which is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's both Pac, so
Solid.
I feel like those 2 songs would like give them like that like LA vibe, that LA feel, and that, you know, like that energy.
Since he went old school,
You know.
I'm gonna go new school because this is like legit. This is how I feel when I come home. If I ever go on vacation or when I was in school, I came home. I played this album. Even when I was away from school, I played this album and this particular artist. And there's one particular song, but to be honest, I'm a cheat. If a tourist comes to LA, I'm playing this entire album from top to bottom, not skipping. Dom Kennedy from the West Side with Lil Pump.
How could I forget Dom Kennedy?
I'm playing that album. The specific song though that sounds like LA, you already know. When I Come Around. Bruh, if you play that,
that's a fact.
you're literally
That's
in
a
Los
fact.
Angeles.
That literally, like especially around like where like we're at.
Yeah.
I feel like Dom Kennedy definitely like.
Shout out Dom. I don't know where you
Shout
at,
out
bro.
Dom.
Come back though. We need you.
And we would love to get you on the show.
And
Anybody
we also
who knows
would like a
about-
feature.
Please,
Please?
please.
But
But not yet. Like definitely,
When I Come Around though by Dom
Like-
Kennedy. Fire.
like that literally is the West Side of LA.
Alright.
You feel me?
We gonna do it like
You
this.
know.
This is the last question.
Facts.
And we left it for last for a reason. Obviously, we were talking about a lot of stuff. With this show, it's our first one, so it might change later on. But in terms of the
Definitely.
culmination of the show, we're going to end it with this. Now, I put top 5 albums of 2017. Now, you could do it personal.
Agreed.
You could do what you personally think. You could do just whatever everybody else loved. But what was your top 5 albums of 2017?
So, I remember that I actually did a little list like maybe like a week or 2 ago or whatever. So, my top 5
Oh, you had it ready.
albums.
You cheated. You cheated.
Oh, you a cold
You
piece
a
of work.
cold
You know that.
piece of work.
So my top 5, with number 1 having to be.
Oh, wait,
Damn.
you going in order?
I mean, I'm going in order, but it doesn't have to be in order.
All right, I'm just
And it might switch, you know what I'm saying, like within that. But Damn is number 1. Literally, you literally can play that album front to back to forth, and you actually are supposed to play it backwards. So that's a whole little other thing. Number 2 is J.I.D. The Never Story. The beats are crazy. His bars are crazy. He also is signed to Dreamville. He's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can try to get him on the show. You know what I'm saying? Number 3 has to be I Decided. Big Sean. I think that this is probably his best album. It tells a story, and I feel like I really could relate to like a lot of it.
Music this
You know what
year,
I'm saying? All of the bars are always crazy for Big Sean. You one of my favorite rappers, bruh. So, you know,
Dude, it was so
that's
much
number.
good music
It
this
really
year.
was. You feel me? That's number 3. Number 4, I put Migos Culture. You feel me? I think that album and the beats on there and just the impact that has had on the culture
No pun intended.
is literally ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And number 5 has to be Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator. I think that this is his best album. He literally like kicked it into like another gear, and just like the sounds are literally like beautiful. Honorable mention has to go to 444 as well, which would probably be like number 6 on my list. But this is just my list. This is, you know what I'm saying, like my personal little list for what I was listening to and what I was going through. These were the albums that I felt were the best, you know what I'm saying? So that's my list.
I'm looking real quick just to make sure I didn't miss nothing.
I mean, you probably did, but it's okay.
I probably, yeah.
You probably missed something. It's all good. It literally is so much music. It's ridiculous.
I can't believe they ranked that one that high. That was trash.
What was like your top 5 though? You know
I'm
what saying?
trying.
Like,
I'm
forget
trying
all
to make
of, like,
sure I didn't leave nothing out. Right?
Did that album come out this year too?
Yep. How about that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You did 10?
On accident. I was just typing out stuff.
Come on, you gonna go through the 10?
Yeah.
There we go. That's what we're going through the 10.
I'm gonna just go quick because he got a chance to break it down
No, that's all
for
right.
his 5, and I took a long time to go through this list.
He did.
But I really cared about a lot of the albums on this list. All right, so first I put Culture, like you said, no denying it.
Facts.
When it comes to like this trap music, going pop and mainstream, top. I got that boy 444.
Yes.
That boy Hove in there.
Look.
Necessary.
Amazing album.
I put Damn in there for obvious reasons. I'm not even going to talk about it.
Is it wicked now?
You feel me? I put Control. Obvious reasons. She killed it this year. No debating. You still play that one up and down.
Yo! Control is also on my list. I'm like, we'll do this list over.
Sorry.
I forgot that came out.
I'm adding, because wait, I did say top albums of 2017. I didn't.
You said albums,
but
and I just did rap.
That's cool. Now, this one I put half and half, because the first one I'm going to say, I just put it because it's a dope album. I don't really listen to it that much anymore, but when it came out, I was like, this is fire. Big Fish Theory by Vince Staples. I put that on there because I really think it was a dope album, and there's somebody else whose album was just like that.
That album was really
that
good.
I can't think of right now. I might think of it later, but anyway. Now, with that one, I slid like a hash just in case it's like a split, like a tie. Miguel Warren Leacher. I don't know if you heard that album, but I played that back like constantly. That was an awesome album.
That low-key might be his best album.
Yes, fire.
Amazing.
My next album, this is 6th on the list, I think. Future album. The yellow cover. Horde.
That low-key was better than
Horde.
That low-key was better than
Horde.
I get
My next album is Rather You Than Me by Rick Ross. Because that came out this year, and that was insane. I bought the album.
Yo!
Yeah, you forgot about that one. I'm going to keep going.
Gosh. That song with Ty Dolla
That
Sign.
tea gave me a little burpee right now.
That song with Ty Dolla Sign. That hook
Fire.
That hook is ridiculous.
The next, Daniel Caesar, Freudian. I'm not sure if you heard that, but that was also insane. Maji Jordan, Space Between, immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least, Ty Dolla Sign, Beach House 3.
That was a really good album.
Yeah. Mind y'all, by the way, we apologize. A light went out in the back, so if it looks a little bit different. Sorry.
Look, this is the first one.
First one.
Getting it out.
If you on the audio game, trust me, you'll be good. You can hear us.
Look.
Don't worry. That is still going, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
If it's not, we'll see.
So those were our top 5 and my extended 10 running through. Other than that, I think this is going to be real fun to get into, man. We're going to have, special guests. We're going to leave it open to y'all for some of these questions that we do. We would love to hear y'all feedback on what you want to hear on the show.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? Obviously, you saw our mom just hopped in there real quick. Obviously, she lives here. This is her house. But
Yes.
we'd love to have her back and anyone else that would love to be on the show, man.
You feel me?
So I think we should end it with a toast thing with our glasses or something.
Here, here.
And as they say in the podcast world, it's tea, bruh.
It's tea, bro.
Oh, sorry. What is this shit nasty now, bro.
I'm like, this is in the bloopers now.
It's in the bloopers.
They been shooting like a Super 8. Niggas claiming that they dope, this that Super Bake. They just always try to copy but can't duplicate. And if we ever got a problem, let's communicate.
Nah, I'm Scorsese, I'm not crazy. Want Tarantino with a Super 80. You Uma Thurman at the alternating. So please tell me if I lose you, baby. 16 get sweet, Walter Payton. Team on point like Star of David. I teach you how to murder beats. My rap game, Viola Davis. Put this shit down, let's talk. Let's go. Speak my fix on talking reckless. Niggas count sheep when they stop their resting. You need not sleep like in session.